Have you ever looked into a mirror and felt like something was looking back? Not just your reflection, but something else, something older and hungrier. Tonight, we delve into the chilling tale of a mirror that wasn't just a piece of glass, but a prison for the unwary. A mirror that has been covered, hidden away, and even sealed behind a brick wall, yet its influence still seeps through the cracks of reality. The story begins in an old antique shop in New Orleans, a city known for its rich history and lingering spirits. Tucked away in a dusty corner, under a heavy velvet cloth, was an ornate, silver-framed mirror. The shop owner, a man named Elias, always warned curious customers away from it. He de-inherited it with the shop and the previous owner's stern warning, never uncover it, never. Elias didn't believe in curses, but he respected the fear in the old man's eyes. He left the mirror shrouded, a silent, ominous presence in his store. One fateful afternoon, a young couple, Sarah and Tom, were browsing for a unique piece for their new home. They were drawn to the covered object. Despite Elias's reluctance, they were persistent, charmed by the mystery. "It's just a mirror," Sarah laughed, pulling back a corner of the cloth. For a fleeting second, the reflection wasn't their own. It was a distorted, shadowy room filled with flickering candles and gaunt, silent figures. They blinked and the image was gone, replaced by their own startled faces. Believing it was a trick of the light, they bought the mirror, sealing their fate. Back in their apartment, they hung the mirror in the hallway. The first few days were normal, but then strange things began to happen. Whispers seemed to echo from the hallway when no one was there. They catch fleeting movement in the mirror as reflection out of the corner of their eyes. A shadow darting past. A figure standing just behind them, gone when they turned. Tom started having terrible nightmares of being trapped in a cold, dark room, unable to move, with silent figures watching him from all sides. The tension in the apartment grew thick and suffocating. Sarah began to feel constantly watched, a cold dread prickling her skin whenever she passed the mirror. One evening, as she was walking by, she glanced at her reflection. But it wasn't her. The face staring back was pale and gaunt, its eyes wide with terror, its mouth open in a silent scream. And behind that face, dozens of other tormented faces were writhing in the glass, their hands pressed against the surface as if trying to break free. Sarah screamed and stumbled back, her heart pounding in her chest. Tom rushed in to find her pale and trembling, pointing at the mirror. He looked, but all he saw was their normal hallway. He tried to comfort her, thinking she was just stressed. But that night, Tom got up for a glass of water. As he passed the mirror, he saw it. A dark, shifting mass swirled within the glass, and from it, a hand, pale and skeletal, reached out. Not just in the reflection, but from the surface of the mirror itself. He felt an icy grip on his arm, pulling him towards the glass. He fought back, shouting, but the pull was immense, a force of pure malevolence trying to drag him into its world. With a final, desperate surge of strength, he ripped his arm free and fell to the floor. They knew they had to get rid of it. The next day, they covered the mirror, wrapped it in chains, and locked it in their storage unit, vowing never to look at it again. But the whispers didn't entirely stop. Sometimes, late at night, they can still hear faint, desperate pleas echoing from the direction of the storage facility. They know the mirror is still there, waiting for someone to find it, to uncover it, and to look deep into its silver depths. This story is a chilling reminder that some objects carry more than just history. They carry echoes of the lives they've touched, or in this case, the souls they've taken. Could a mirror really be a gateway? A prison? For Sarah and Tom, the answer is a terrifying yes. And it makes you wonder what's really looking back at you from your own reflection. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the unknown. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more chilling tales. Stay safe and always be careful what you bring into your home.